It's really a history of driving by and looking at that vast amount of space and going, gosh, what were those white buildings one day? And hearing that it was a military base and hearing the history, but there wasn't a whole lot at the time that I grew up. There wasn't a lot going on out there. One exception that I can say was the nautical archaeology program. I remember growing up in town and having this period of time when we'd go and visit it and see what was going on there and see these old ships, and having a place that had a large amount of space and could house old stuff for 20 years as the barnacles were coming off, it was perfect for it. But other than those types of programs, which were very good memories, my recollection was just, this is a space that not much is being done with it. And it kind of showed me the vast resources of Texas A&M, because if they have this much space and aren't using this, that's pretty impressive.
In its heyday, I guess, if you will, as a military installation, both Bryan Army Airfield and Bryan Air Force Base, from your perspective now as mayor, I'm sure you have an appreciation for how big a part of the community it was.
Yes, that's right. And it's really exciting to see that it's going to return that way. The base was a key part of our history. When we wanted to grow our military, we need to scale up our military to meet the needs of the nation's defense. And again, we have a state that's growing so fast where we need to scale up and meet the educational needs of our state and the country. And I'm seeing it do different things, but really serving the same purpose, which is to scale up dramatically and get things done, train people, educate people, whether it's the military or just general education, science. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about City of Bryan partnering to help make that happen in our area of town.
As far as the community is concerned, what do you feel like will be the value of RELLIS to the Bryan community, to the Bryan College Station area, and to this region as a whole?
I think it's very important to the City of Bryan, especially that area of the City of Bryan. There's a very clean connection between the flagship university within the system and the system itself. The system will be based out at RELLIS, so there's a really nice clean corridor there, and that's in the City of Bryan. We've got that area to develop, to grow, and I look over the next decades and see that as a very special place of development for the university, for the system, and for the City of Bryan. And it also gets us more connected. We have the Health Science Center with Texas A&M University in the City of Bryan. The A&M golf team is housed in Bryan. The College of Architecture in downtown Bryan with the visualization labs that they have there. So there are a lot of things where we have touch points in the City of Bryan.
As a parent with a daughter, I understand, who will soon be college aged, what are your thoughts about the RELLIS Academic Alliance?
Well, I think it's wonderful. My daughter will be starting next year at A&M in the spring, and visualization is what I understand she wants to do. And that's delightful, that's wonderful. But there's a lot of people that would like to get into A&M and they're not sure what they want to do. And the nice thing is, if they go and they start and spend a couple years, and once they decide whether they want to get into A&M, if they can get into A&M, that's great. If not, they can go to any of these other schools that are also out at RELLIS. And it's kind of comforting to know as a parent that if my son or my daughter, I think maybe my son in a couple years when he's making this decision, if he really wants to be here, whatever his changing ideas or desires are, whether he gets into A&M or not, he can know that he can have an apartment, he can be in this community. We don't have to worry about what happens 2 years from now. Do you have to up and move somewhere, or can you know that this is where you're going to be? So I think it's a nice solution practically for parents and for the student, as well as an innovative way to scale up and meet the educational needs of the state through this great asset.